Come join Rosie and me and 19 of our Maniac friends as we sail on Serenade of the Seas, February 1st through the 11th, 2019. Our 10-night round-trip cruise from Port Everglades included ports of call in St. Thomas, St. Croix, Antigua, St. Kitts, and St. Maarten, along with 4 sea days. Due to a visit from the polar vortex, our flight for Thursday was canceled. So early Friday morning, as the Serenade of the Seas pulled into the port, Rosie and I flew from Milwaukee to Fort Lauderdale. As we landed in Fort Lauderdale, we had a view of the ship. Before we board the ship, let me tell you a little about the ship. Serenade's maiden voyage was August 25, 2003. The ship was refurbished in December 2012. The ship carries 2,476 passengers. A 9-story central atrium with glass elevators and floor-to-ceiling windows ensures incredible views. The ship features 3 pools, one with a movie screen, a rock climbing wall, and miniature golf course. There is a 2-story main dining room, a windjammer buffet, and specialty restaurants. For entertainment, there's a 2-story theater, a casino, and 16 bars and lounges. Self-leveling pool tables? Yep, Serenade's got that too. At 12:30, we were on the ship. It was time to relax and have a drink. We had cabin 9256, a corner aft with a large extended balcony. Inside the cabin, we had a king-size bed, flat panel TV, and a bathroom with a shower. At 3:15, it was time for the lifeboat drill, and at 4 o'clock, it was time for sail away. We had drinks in the Diamond Lounge and witnessed a beautiful sunset before our group of 8 had dinner in Chops, an American steakhouse. Good morning, February 2nd, a day at sea. Rosie and I started our morning with a walk. We saw Trish along the way. At 10:30, it was time for the cruise critic meet and mingle. Several members in our group won prizes. Next, it was time for drinks with Paul and Dawn. We had lunch with Paul and Dawn at Azumi, an Asian-inspired specialty restaurant. In the afternoon, I played in a blackjack tournament, but I did not place in the money. JJ was the host of the Diamond Lounge, and we went to the lounge each night before dinner for drinks. Our group of 8 had dinner in Chops. The food was superb. When we returned to our cabin, we found a towel animal. Good morning, February 3rd, another relaxing day at sea. Rosie and I started the morning with a 5-mile walk. Next, we had drinks with Paul and Dawn, and then lunch in the Windjammer. Then we were back in the cabin for more drinks. At 3 o'clock, we had a slot pull with 40 people. We each lost $6, but we had big fun. After the slot pull, our Maniac group drew numbers for our Super Bowl football pool. Rosie and I had dinner in Chops with Paul and Dawn. Good morning, February 4th. Welcome to St. Thomas. In St. Thomas, Rosie and I and Paul and Dawn stayed on the ship and enjoyed the pool. The girls went sightseeing and shopping. The rest of the group went to Trunk Bay on St. John's and enjoyed the water, sand, and drinks. Sail away was at 6 o'clock. After dinner, we met for a Maniac group photo. On Dress in Black Night, there was another towel animal waiting for us when we returned to our cabin. Good morning, Tuesday, February 5th. Welcome to St. Croix. For our Maniac group shore excursion, we are going to Rhythms at Rainbow Beach. The gang's all here. Let the fun begin. The Maniacs had a great time at Rainbow Beach, but at 4 o'clock, it was time for sail away. At 4:30, we met for drinks in the Diamond Lounge, and then a group of 8 of us had dinner in Chops. The girls were there too. Good morning, Wednesday, February 6th. Welcome to Antigua. Rosie and I started our day with a 5-mile walk. Rosie and I stayed on the ship, while some in our group went to Friars Beach for some sun and fun. Rosie and I had lunch with Paul and Dawn in the Windjammer. There was a spectacular sunset. It was Dress in Red night, so of course we needed a group photo. After dinner and Chops, I took a picture of Rosie with the roses, and then it was time for some dancing with the 12-bar band. It was time to call it a night. We found another towel animal in our cabin when we returned. Good morning, Thursday, February 7th. Welcome to St. Kitts. Rosie and I saw some beautiful sights as we started our morning with a 5-mile walk. Most of us stayed on the ship for the day, but the girls enjoyed the day by swimming with the dolphins. At 5 o'clock, we had a spectacular sail away from St. Kitts. Nothing beats the sunsets at sea. We had dinner in Chops with Paul and Dawn. Good morning. Friday, February 8th. We've got a double rainbow. Welcome to St. Maarten. Sandy had prearranged with Miguel to have chairs, umbrellas, and buckets of beer waiting for us. So let's get this party started. Our group of 21 had lunch at the Blue Bitch Bar. After lunch, it was time for more water sports and drinking. Of course, that can make for a fun day. Sail away was at 5 o'clock. We had dinner with Paul and Dawn in Giovanni's, and then we called it a night. It had been a long day. Good morning, Saturday, February 9th, a day at sea. We're going through a security checkpoint for our 9:30 tour of the navigational bridge. Come on along. Technology abounds on the navigational bridge. These ships could almost drive themselves. Almost. Next, Rosie and I took our 5-mile walk. We ran into Paul and Dawn and Trish and Jay along the way. At noon, some of the members of our group participated in a 6-story egg drop.
Season, everyone, 3, 2, 1, go! It goes quick.
Giovanni's for dinner for our group of 8. Good morning, Sunday, February 10th, our last day at sea. After our 5-mile walk, we spent the morning on our balcony with Paul and Dawn. The 4 of us had lunch in Giovanni's. The lasagna was excellent. At 2 o'clock, I played in another blackjack tournament. I made the final table, but finished outside the money. At 4:30, members of our group met for a wine tasting. Great wines were enjoyed by many. A group of 8 of us had dinner in Chops. No, wait! Bad morning! They're throwing us off the ship today. Monday, February 11th. Our cruise is over. We flew home Monday evening, and by Tuesday morning, we had 10 fresh inches of snow on the ground. But we had memories to last a lifetime. Photos and video by Bill Raffel. Music by Kevin MacLeod.